Hi, this is Michelle from Movement Lesson, and for those of you working with the laser, this is a lesson for your hand to work on yourself. Now, as you know with Movement Lesson, it's about that gentle rotational touch, but now I have the laser to add to that. So the placement is into the palm of my hand. I don't want to show you per se because I don't want to put the light into the camera, but I'm just going to come underneath here. Now, I'm leaning on a table because I don't want my muscles involved. So if I was up like this, right, I would just be too, quote, stiff for the lesson. What I like about the laser, do you see how this just gives me enough tension to, quote, pull away? I'm working on the whole interior of my hand, and my touch, I always like to say it's like working with taffy. So my touch is here and like a light pull. But what I'm doing here is I want my laser to get into all different little aspects of the metatarsal within the hand. If you want to understand the anatomy side of it, then doing the laser series will be great because we'll be covering all of that. But this is just a nice little lesson I thought I'd offer you. And again, I'm not grabbing the laser, but I'm just using that. So if I didn't have the laser here, do you see how my hand would come with me? But this offers just enough of tension. And I have the light into working with the hand. For those of you that just don't have the range of motion going on in the wrist, this is one avenue that you might want to look at, because you might be clamping down too much within the hand itself and you're expecting the wrist, you know, like if I have here, I'm not going to have the same wrist mobility as I would say here. But this is just a great thing to do before bed or to start the day, or taking a break at the computer. You can keep your laser right at work, which is great. Just to show you what that looks like from the other side, again, just watching the light. So see how I'm gonna lift my thumb up just so you can see. Again, see how I'm just a light pull? Sort of like a lift pull, but again, my rotation shows up. Movement lesson is all about functional rotational movements. But from playing the piano to open a jar of mayonnaise, you really need these kind of movements. Don't think twice about easily a good half hour on each side. Again, these are all functional movements. This is picking up things, having that ability to touch and to move. That wave that needs to be within the hand all shows up with these movements. But really use the length. Again, don't think twice. Bend that light so it goes into the palm. I have a huge laser course coming out. One of my biggest courses I've ever produced. So subscribe to the channel to keep notifications up. Get on my email list. By all means, let me know that you want to hear more from me. I have a great private group on Facebook, Movement Lesson for Parents and Practitioners. So there's very many ways, as well as getting a lesson from me, that you can keep informed with how to work with Movement Lesson in your life. But the first step is to subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.